What's up YouTube, this is EvilGuy598 and today I am back with another deck profile. So regionals are coming up. They are in Utah on the 23rd. So I prepared a deck and this is the deck I chose with the cards coming out, the Roaring Skies. The Mega Rayquaza is weak to electric. As you can see, I got Mega Manectric. This deck is my Turbo Frog deck. My version of it, I play a little bit heavy more on the Mega Manectric, but also with some speed cards, as you'll see in here. Plenty of combos. Shuts down a lot of decks such as Nightmarch, Flareon, and it's now going to take down the Mega Rayquaza deck. So it's going to have a good format. So I hope it's going to do well. But this is going to be my Turbo Frog deck. So let's get into it. To start off, I have 3 Mega Manectric EX. It's really cool. It's Turbo Bolt, which does 110 damage for a lightning and a colorless. You get to attach 2 basic energy cards from your discard pile to one of your bench Pokemon. Pretty cool. It's got resistance to metal. Its weakness is fighting, but there's Pokemon that can deal with that. And Hawlucha, it is weak to Manectric and Mega Manectric, so that's pretty cool. And we also got some pretty cool sleeves right here. Is the Pikachu Charizard sleeves. Just barely got these in. Wanted to make an announcement because they're pretty cool. They're official Pokemon Center from Mega Tokyo. Pretty cool. So anyway, back to the deck. And then I run 3 Manectrics. I like Manectrics because with the Roaring Skies, I'm going to need a lot more electric Pokemon than any other Pokemon. So this is a good attack for Overrun. Does 20 damage to one of your opponent's bench Pokemon. Don't apply weakness and resistance for bench Pokemon. And then Assault Laser. If your opponent's active Pokemon has a Pokemon Tool card attached to it, this attack does 60 more damage. So 120, which is pretty cool. It's not bad. That's 240 to a Mega Rayquaza. Pretty cool right there. And then the Seismitoad EX. Yes, these are the frogs. The dreaded frogs. This shuts down item cards, which is so awesome. So broken. I love it. It's just OP. The Quaking Punch. Your opponent can't play any item cards from his or her hand during his or her next turn, which is really cool that this works against Flareon decks because not only are you going to hit and stop, which they're going to heavily rely on battle compressors, silver bangles, float stones. They're going to rely on a lot of stuff that's going to shut down them. My girlfriend is actually running a Flareon deck, where I'm going to be doing a deck video on that, hopefully Monday or Tuesday, so stay tuned for that. But yeah, so this is going to shut down a lot of stuff, and it's probably going to slow down Mega Rayquaza maybe just a little bit. But yeah, there's a lot of ways to counter a lot of decks out there. And then we have another attacker, is the Mewtwo EX. It's a good card if you can power it up with Mega Manectric because of its Turbo Bolt. And there's also double colorless. Does 20 times the number of damage. It's X-Ball, which is amazing. It can be a pretty good late game attacker. Good against Metacham. Any fighting Pokemon really. Lucario, so that's another one. So yeah, people are running Lucario still, which is not bad. I like Lucario. 2 Slurpuffs. Because this is a turbo deck, you're going to need Slurpuffs. Its tasting ability, once during your turn before you attack, you may draw a card. If this Pokemon is your active Pokemon, draw 1 more card. So that's pretty cool. It lets you draw more. It's kind of like, it's just pretty cool. Just get to draw faster. And then of course the Swirlix. Alright, now into the trainers. Got 1 Lysandre's trump card. Sometimes you're going to need to shuffle into your deck because you've discarded the cards you needed. And then Lysandre. Oh, and another mention, Lysandre's trump card. If your opponent happens to discard in like Nightmarch or Flareon, this is going to be really cool because you can kind of deck them out if they've discarded theirs. Unless they run 2, you can just be like, deny them this, which is pretty awesome. And then Lysandre. It's pretty cool. It's like a Pokemon catcher, but it's a trainer. And then we got 3 Rough Seas. I kind of thought about it. I'm like, maybe I should run 4 because I'm pretty sure people are going to be running heavy on the Sky Fields, which Mega Rayquaza is going to get a big advantage from that, as well as Raichu. Raichu's going to get a big advantage, which is a stage 1, which can be powered up faster than Mega Rayquaza, honestly, but it doesn't do as much damage. And Florges is also going to get this. But Rough Seas is going to stop that. It will let you heal water and lightning Pokemon. So that's pretty cool. Chorus, pretty cool drawer. I had 3 originally, but then I was like, nah, 2's pretty good. So I'm running 2. And then just in case... Oh, malfunction. And then just in case in AZ, if in critical damage, gonna need something, AZ will pick that up. And then teammates. If anything gets knocked out, it's always good to search for 2 cards. A Zero Sick. This is a pretty cool card. You get to choose a Pokemon tool or special energy attached to a Pokemon in play, yours or your opponent's, and discard it. So there's some good stuff because I also have Head Ringer in here. So if you need to discard another tool attached to an EX, Zero Sick. Slow down that Mega Rayquaza. I'm really worried about the Mega Rayquaza because it is pretty OP. Pretty right now. It is breaking the format. It is an amazing card though, and I'm worried about it, so I am running 1, but I also run VS Seeker, so that makes it practically 3 if I need it, which is pretty cool. And then, which is pretty funny, but is 2 Professor Sycamores and 2 Professor Junipers. I ran out of Professor Junipers and Professor Sycamores, unfortunately, because I run plenty. I run 2 other decks because I have me, my girlfriend, and my buddy going. So we're gonna try to get top 8. Don't know. We didn't get so well at the other ones. Got top 16 or something, but something like that. But yeah, these are your discard hands. So also with this Turbo Frog deck, you have the Turbo Bolt. So discarding cards to slim out your deck to go faster is always better. And then Muscle Bands. These are for the Seismitoads. Against Flareon, that's 100 damage. That will knock out a Flareon, getting you closer to winning the prize because you're going to want to go as fast as you can because Nightmarch and Flareon are going to rely heavily off that. And then 3 Manectric Spirit Links. So your turn does not end if this Pokemon card is attached to Mega Manectric. This is vital in any deck that has Mega Pokemon. So yeah. The Escape Rope, never know when you're gonna need it. And then of course the Head Ringer. Nice, pretty cool tool card to kind of like stall my opponent, which is because I know they're gonna run some EXs. Another way to slow down Mega Rayquaza. Again with Zero Sec and a Head Ringer. And 2 Float Stones. This is for the Slurpuff, just so I can have them on my active so I can get 2 draws and then pull them back for an attack. Professor's Letter, never know when I'm going to need to search out an energy card. 2 Ultra Balls, pretty staple card. Evo Soda, to again evolve into Mega Manectric and Slurpuff. 2 Switches. Battle Compressors. This is where you can discard some of your energies to start attaching them to your bench. 2 is an appropriate number. And then of course 2 VS Seekers. Again, this lets you boost anything by 2 more of your supporters, which is really cool. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 electric energy. Pretty good amount. And then 4 on the double colorless. Again, this is for like Seismitoad and Mewtwo. So yeah, anyway, thank you guys. That has been my Mega Manectric EX deck. If you have liked it, give this video a like, and don't forget to subscribe and comment. I have been your host, EvilGar598, and I am signing out.